Hello guys, welcome again on my YouTube channel. Today we are going to I'm going to show you my trading system or my trading methodology, which is Trendlines. That's right, I use Trendlines, the pure Trendlines. There's no point in having many trading systems or many indicators, thousands. Because guys, what I am going to tell you is, when you think that having 12 indicators and maybe 5, the more you indulge in the behaviors of using several indicators, you are setting yourself to catastrophic losses and sometimes difficult to recover from. But what I'm trying to make the point I'm saying is that I use a simple trading methodology, because when you're using a very difficult trading methodology, then it has much variables, and when it has much variables, you can't control. You don't know which one works and which do not work. It's really beneficial to stay on simple trading system. That's the truth. Okay, now here is the platform, the OKX, that I trade on. You are familiar with it. I'm gonna quickly show you how I draw my trend lines, where I put on a trade. So these are the touch points. You can even remove them and put them there. These are touch points where the price has touched my trend line. When the touch point is up, it is green, and when the touch point is down, it becomes red. Let me show you how to do it. You can ask yourself how I have done this. If the touch point, for example, is short, showing the touch point, the higher touch point to the resistance, it becomes red. But in this case here, when the touch point is up, is kind of bullish. Now it is going to look upward, this one. So that's why I put some touch points here. The second touch points, for the touch points here, you can put another touch points. But in short, what I consider a point when during my trend line, most of the times when there is at least 1% or 2% reaction. What does this mean is, for example, here from here, if they like this, wow, there is a huge reaction here. You can see huge reaction, about 10.05% increase. And when we come to this second point here, I am referring to this point here, to this one, where from this one we can see there is a huge increase here. There are different methodologies you can use to put on a trade. So I'm gonna show you guys how do I put a trade on, and how do I get out of the winning position, how they scale out of the winning position, everything. Super simple trading methodology. Never ever use complicated one, because it has much variables, as I said, and when you are dealing with much variables, you never know which work and which doesn't. Okay, now I take here this one, delay. I use delays, and I do like this. When I do like this, you can see here it is where I took some trades today. This region, you can look where some short position happened in the long position, because if you go back and you can see how the position, the recent position, some positions that I have opened and closed. So in this methodology that I am developing. So you can now see how it works. So guys, I am a scalper. This is a scalping trading methodology that I'm working on, so that I get a series of trades, enough sample size to look if it is developing the pattern, putting the odds in my favor. But I have seen it over months ago how it is performing, but I still need a lot of data to check variables, how they function. So guys, you can learn much from this, how to be very disciplined, to stick simple thing to do, not just a number of many variables which always fails miserably. So this is where I took some trades here. I was in New York session, I took some trades, and you can see where there are signs where I closed the position. I can remove this one anyway. Okay, now you can see here this trend line here is no longer valid, but how I placed it was this was a point here, and here was an attach point, and there was 1% here. If you look here, there was 3% reaction. Oh, good. And here we had how much? This was about we had about 1% reaction here. I want you guys to follow here. We had 1% reaction, and after having these 2 points here, we had this touch point here, and when I found this touch point here, then, and after 1% reaction, I placed a limit order to this point. You can ask yourself, how do you place a limit order? It's super simple. You right click. I like this OKX, and then you put the percentage of the amount of money you want. You can put 10%, you can put whatever, and then you can place buy or sell button. Super simple. Now after that, I placed the order, and then the first target was here, and I was then stabbed out, but it was below my entry point. I didn't lose. I was in profit. I was in profit really. And then you can see here, this is no longer valid according to my entry criteria. Now guys, over time you're gonna be familiar with my entry criteria, exit criteria, which risk do I take, but more importantly, first let me check how far the price has moved in terms of percentage from this point, so that I can consider it as a touch points. Yeah, very good one, this touch point here, and you see the trend is accelerating. Oh good, the trend is accelerating. I can even put it in green here to show there is an acceleration. And I can put a limit order here, for example. If I want to trade, you can put a limit order and wait for the market. So guys, this is my trading methodology, this is my trading system. I hope you guys find how it is super simple and it gives the good results. But I will tell you that having methodology is one thing that put the odds of success in our favor, but also doing a mental work to make sure that your thinking, your psychology is in the perfect alignment with the way the market environment naturally exists. Without having the two, I mean first having the trading methodology which put the odds of success in your favor, plus having the mental capability, the mental skills that are in complete alignment, that compels you to act in the way which is aligns with the way the natural market environment exists, you can't create consistent result. But if you have the two, then you get consistent results. So thank you guys. Hope I will keep sharing with you my videos, the output, the what comes from it, every trade I make, or what is going in my mind, so that you can learn from the pros who think in probabilities, who has the direction of the consistency, so that you can learn from me and then generate the reliable income you can rely on as a cryptocurrency trader. So guys, thank you so much.